Dun, 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 dun. We back on it. Hey, that's an ill intro. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm just playing. But look, man. Hey, y'all already know what it is. VP, Grind Time Official, GG McGee. You understand what I'm saying? Executive Vice President. You know what I mean? We make moves every day. We keep it vice presidential on this side. You understand what I'm saying? But look, though, this one time out. Hey, man. Uh, this the other time I was coming through the airport. That what happened. So where I was coming from. I'm trying to remember where I was coming from. Uh, might have been coming from like Orlando or something like that. But whatever, I think it was Florida somewhere. It might have been somewhere down there, Tampa or Orlando, one of them. But what I'm saying, it did. So I get back to Atlanta, right? You know what I mean? Everything smooth. You know what I mean? You know how it be when you get back to the city. Like it just be like a breath of fresh air. Cause it's like, man, you done had a, cool little business trip. Went out there and handled some business. Like I said, done picked up a couple of baggies. You understand what I'm saying? Something to stash away, you feel me, for a rainy day. So, I'm like, shoot, like I said, I'm feeling straight. So basically, uh this time or another, I think I did put some up under the plane. So I didn't I had to go to basically go to baggage claim. But what happened? I think what I might have did, because shoot, I think I might have had stopped and got like something to eat or something while I was on the concourse. Might have been on concourse C, I think it was. So we stopped over there and got something to eat at the Chick-fil-A or something like that. So I just grabbed some, you know what I mean, and sat down and ate it right quick. Cause shoot, I think you know how you be ripping and running, man. You be like, dang. Cause they ain't serving no real food on the plane no more. Like I'm from the days when they used to actually serve trays on the plane. They don't serve trays on the plane no more, dog. Them folks is giving you goddamn little bitty goddamn cookies and pretzels and water and shit. You know what I mean? You get, you get some alcohol if you want. I don't know. Maybe I need to bump it up to goddamn business select. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I'm in business class, I might get some goddamn real sandwiches or some shit. But other than that, like flatbread or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, the flatbread pizza, sometimes they go crazy. But yeah, so I'm flying back, hit the town. I'm at goddamn Hartsfield Jackson International, right? So while I'm at the motherfucker, I goddamn have to make my way to the baggage claim, because like I said, I put some up under them. So it just so happened that this particular flight was flying somewhere else. So I think it was flying like to New York or somewhere or somewhere up north. So it wasn't a whole bunch of people getting off that plane except for me and a couple more people. So by the time like I said, I sat down and ate some. So that kind of pushed me back, let's say like an hour or something like that to get my bag. So by the time I got down there, my bag was already off the goddamn thing. And I kind of knew that, but shit, I didn't know. So I just walked down there to see what's happening. So I'm standing in front of the damn the turnstile while the baggage, the bags, if you done been to the airport, y'all know what's going on. They put your bag on the thing, and they got down, it rotate around the baggage claim for, shit, basically until another plane hit that gate. So I guess, another plane done uploaded to that gate or whatever, so my bag went on there no more. But I didn't see it because, I had just got there. So I'm standing there for a minute just looking to see what's going on. And it told me, I think if I'm not mistaken, my baggage claim was at uh baggage claim 5. So I'm over there at gate 5 looking for my shit, or at least waiting for it anyway. But then somebody that worked for the airport, she gonna walk up to me to my son, uh, what's your name? And I looked at her, I'm like, Mr. Smith. You know what I mean? And the stupid part was she looking for me because she knew on my bag the shit say McGee, but she looking like Smith. I'm like, yeah. But then she was like, well, come on over here with me to this thing. And I'm like, what we doing? She like, cause the baggage that came off such and such flight is not over here no more. It's over here in the goddamn, the kind of like the lost and found area. I'm like, all right. So I go over there and I see my bag on the thing. So I get to looking. I'm like, oh yeah, that's me right there. She was like, but that's not Mr. Smith. I'm like, you right. I'm like, that's Mr. McGee. She like, But you said your name was Mr. Smith. I was like, yeah, because you just walked up to me telling me some, what's your name? I don't know you. So I'm not gonna give you my real information out the dribble. I don't do that. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't play them type of game. Cause I don't know you, bitch. You just walked up to me in the airport. Listen, I just came from goddamn LAX where them people put out an announcement like, hey, basically like, don't talk to strangers in this motherfucker. If it ain't somebody that you know, or somebody that's coming to get you, or somebody that officially is involved with you, or whatever the case may be, or you know what I mean, if it ain't somebody officially with the airport, because y'all might not know this, but if you work at the airport, you're supposed to have a red coat on. That's what they call a red jacket. Like for real, people don't even understand because they ain't been through this shit before, man. Y'all niggas new to this shit. I've been doing this shit for a minute, man. My mama put me on an airplane when I was damn near like 6 years old. I was a baby, man, and sent me up to Connecticut. Well, I had to fly into LaGuardia, but then my family met me in LaGuardia and took me back to Connecticut when I was, damn near like 6 years old. I flew on a plane by myself, like for real, for real. My mama dropped me off at the goddamn Atlanta airport and put me on a plane, and I got down flew with the stewardess and shit like that. And the rest of the people, but the stewardesses was the one who were kind of taking care of me, and they dropped me out to my grandma and my grandpa when I got out. You understand what I'm saying? And then we drove from New York to Connecticut, which was probably only like a 30-minute drive for real, for real. It's almost like, because if I'm not mistaken, LaGuardia is in Queens, or Long Island, some shit like that. And where we grew up at, or where I was born at, is basically 6 exits from South Bronx. So once you get on the the turnpike, 95, and catch 95 going north, once you leave out of New York State, I'm only 6 exits away. That's what that is. So like I say, depending on traffic, that shit might be like 45 minutes. But if it's traffic smooth, I'm gonna be from the airport to my grandmama house in like 30 minutes. Like for real, for real. It's damn near like going from, like I say, any other borough in New York. But like I say, that's where I was born. But I was raised in Atlanta. So I've been in Atlanta ever since I was 3 years old. But the thing is, like I said, this lady walked up to me just asking questions. Well, not even, yeah, she asking my name. I'm like, Charlotte, do you not realize, like, like I said, just these people already done told us, like, hey man, you got to be careful about who you give me your information to. She was like, well, what can I do with your information? I'm like, shit, you never know, Charlotte. I don't know you. You could have found a goddamn stub of mine or something like that had all my info on it and had my flight number on that shit. And if you real savvy about it, you might know how to call them people and say, hey, such and such and such and such, right? Because they got so much stuff to deal with. They might just, you might catch a newbie on that motherfucker and they might just blurt out your information. You never know. So I'm like, I don't give out my real deal. So she tried to give me a little hassle about picking out my bag. But I'm like, shout it. Heck on my goddamn not passport, but my boarding pass and all that other shit. Woo, woo, woo. So everything matched up. So you had to give me my shit. But the moral of the story is, quit walking up to goddamn people like this. The whole thing. Why you just didn't say, pardon me, sir, excuse me, sir? Because I think I was on the phone at the time. So you interrupted my conversation. You don't know who the fuck I was talking to. You know what I had going on. But you just walk up to me and be like, what's your name? You supposed to say, excuse me, sir, pardon me, sir. I'm with Delta. I'm with Southwest. I'm with whoever. I'm with the goddamn Hartsfield International Airport. I'm with whoever. Just because you got your uniform on, that don't mean shit. See, this is what people don't realize. Anybody can walk in that motherfucker with a suit on and play the game. You get what I'm saying? You got to really, really announce yourself. That's what people don't realize about this world. You got to make the announcement so people know what's going on with you. So next time, y'all just do that. Like for real, keep that in mind when you dealing with it's hundreds of thousands, millions of people that come through that airport every one fucking week. Damn near probably a day. I know it's hundreds and hundreds of thousands, 500,000 people probably go through that bitch every day. Like I'm sure I can look that up. Let's see. Hold on, before I get up out of here. Daily travelers. Watch this. Daily travelers at Hartsfield. Watch this. Daily passengers at Atlanta Airport. Let's see how much it say. It say Atlanta fast facts. Atlanta. See, look at that. It say Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson has the tallest air traffic controller tower in North America and is the fourth tallest in the world. Hartsfield Jackson averages 275,000 passengers a day on average. Okay, so if y'all getting 275,000 people a day, right? What make you think you could just walk up to to a kid and and be like, oh shit, what's your name? That's not how that works. Make sure you say, pardon me, excuse me, how you doing? This department in the airport that I work for. Because the thing is, when you saying it like that, if you're not that, then I can handle you better. But you just walking up saying, oh, give me your name. Man, how you sound, man? That sounds ridiculous. So, just a word of advice for any of the airports that I be going to: Chicago, New York, LAX, Houston, Kansas City, like I say, Miami, wherever, New Orleans, all that good stuff, Dallas, anytime I'm in y'all in the airport, take this word of advice, man. And like I said, y'all just handle y'all passengers with more care and concern. Like I said, Gigi McGee, Grind Time Rap Game. Y'all ask the VP. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all done been through this situation, leave a comment or question or something like that. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this stuff. So, like, share, comment, concern. You know what I mean? Like, share, comment, subscribe. There we go. That's how I go. But either way, like I said, man, y'all already know what's going on. Hey, the Down by Law video shoot, we done did that. Well, I'm still, you know what I mean? Like, put it like this. It was a pivotal point for some people. So, I guess it's something that still need to be spoke on. But y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, man, I done handled that as far as I go. So, hey, let's keep it moving. Grind Time Rap Game, bang, bang, bang.